All right, my name is Brian Masters. I'm with Shiloh Coffee Supply and Hope Coffee. And today we are going to show you how to replace the gasket that is behind the head on a lever machine, which is the Fracino Retro machine. We have already powered this down. You'll notice that the pressure gauge is going down. Had it been fully powered up, you'd be able to hear a small hissing at the very top corner of this, which let us know that this needed to be replaced. There's going to be a crack up here on the top of this particular unit. To replace that, we're going to just undo these 4 bolts right here, those acorn nuts, and pull this out. But before we do that, we're going to want to let all of the steam out, which it's already coming down, but I'm going to open up the steam valves on this to fully depressurize it. Okay, we are going to be using a 13 millimeter wrench to be able to take these 4 screws off here. Notice that it has fully depressurized down to 0. This is the Fracino Retro Deluxe that has these flick knobs on it, and so we had those opened up so that we would depressurize it. This one over here is a little close, and so you're going to use the open end to that to be able to get that one turned off, just because of the way that it fits in that particular section. And at this particular point, you're going to have a buddy with you to be able to hold this so that as you start turning that off, they can hold this head so that it does not fall out. But it's got a dipper tube that goes down into the tank that you're going to see come out here in just a moment. If you have smaller hands, it works better. So at this point, we've got all 4 nuts off, but there's still 2 washers that are on there. So we're going to gently pull that off, and you'll see that those pop down, which is great. And you can kind of see the dipper tube. So just be careful, that is copper. You don't want to bend it. So you put that on your surface there, lay that down. And you'll notice back here is the old gasket. And so you can kind of see where it was cracked a little bit and some of the things. So we're going to chip that out and put the new one on there. Starting to chip it off. It's coming out in chunks, about 3 different sections to that gasket that was on there. We're going to clean that up a little bit, and then we'll put the new one on there and insert the head and tighten it back up, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, now that we have the old gasket off and it's all cleaned up, you can kind of notice that there. We have the new gasket. You'll notice it has a green side and a black side. Put the green side in and just line that up with the holes, just like that. Slide that in there. You'll notice how nicely it fits in that particular section. And then you're going to grab the head. It still may be hot, so you'll want to make sure that you're got a rag or something to hold it with, because it's heavy and it's hot. But you're going to insert that tube right in there. Again, this is copper. You don't want to bend it, but you will get that on there. Line up those holes, and then you're going to have a friend hold it while we put the nuts on there and get that tightened up. Like that. And then we are going to put the acorn nut on and get that started in that spot. Everything is hot right around here, so sometimes it takes a little bit to get it to catch. Okay, it's starting to tighten up. I'm going to not tighten it too tight so we can get the other nuts on first. All right, now that we have all of these 4 bolts tightened, we're going to go ahead and turn on the machine, and it's going to heat back up, and we will be able to demonstrate that it works once again, where there is no leaking of that particular gasket around that head. And that's how you replace the gasket. Well, thank you for watching these videos from Shiloh Coffee Supply. We have great videos that you can subscribe below on how to use the Fracino machines, as well as how to repair or do any of the maintenance on the Fracino espresso machines and their grinders. Appreciate it very much, and have a great day.